games play. Veera and Vivan find a path today. Patti's pages glitter, shall we see? Whoosh! We're walking through our history.
The magical Panchangam, a Pongal adventure. Veera, who was 10, and his little brother Vivan, who was 6, loved exploring their home. One rainy afternoon, they found a heavy book on their appa's desk. It was wrapped in red silk. "What's this?" whispered Vivan. Veera carefully opened it. The pages were filled with strange charts, beautiful drawings, and words in a language they didn't know. "It's a Panchangam," Veera read from a note, "a magical map of time." Vivan pointed a curious finger at a vibrant painting of a man with a golden crown, riding a chariot pulled by 7 horses. "He looks so bright," Vivan exclaimed. Beneath the picture was a word, Suryan. As Vivan's finger touched the page, the ink began to swirl like golden water, and the gentle scent of sugarcane and turmeric filled the air. A warm light pulled at them, lifting them from the floor. The room dissolved into a whirlwind of peacock blue and beetle leaf green. "Veera, what's happening?" shouted Vivan, holding his brother's hand tightly. They weren't scared, but excited. It felt like sliding down the most wonderful, colorful slide in the world. They landed softly on warm, earthy ground. All around them were fields of the brightest green rice stalks, swaying under a brilliant sun. In the distance, mountains touched the sky. A man wearing a simple veshti was walking towards them, a kind smile on his face. "Welcome, little ones," he said. "You have arrived on a special day. It is Thai Pongal." The farmer introduced himself as Kandan. He explained that Thai Pongal is a harvest festival, a day to say thank you. "We thank Suryan, the sun god, for giving us light and helping our crops grow tall," he said, pointing to the sun. Vivan looked up at the sky, squinting. It was the same sun from their world, but here it felt warmer, friendlier. Kandan led them to his home, a small hut with a roof made of woven leaves. In front of the hut, a woman was drawing a beautiful, intricate pattern on the ground with white rice flour. "That is a kolam," Kandan explained. "My wife, Meena, draws it to welcome everyone with beauty." Vivan watched, mesmerized, as her fingers moved skillfully to create flowers and stars. The smell of something sweet and delicious was bubbling from a decorated clay pot over a small fire. "We are making pongal," said Meena. "It is a special sweet rice made with the new harvest, milk, and jaggery." She explained that when the pot boils over, everyone shouts Pongalo Pongal to celebrate abundance and good fortune. Suddenly, the milk in the pot boiled and spilled over the sides. Pongalo Pongal. Kandan and Meena cheered, their faces bright with happiness. They offered the first portion to Suryan on a fresh banana leaf. Then they gave a portion to their cow, thanking it for providing milk and helping on the farm. Meena handed Veera and Vivan a portion of the warm, sweet pongal on a piece of banana leaf. It was the most delicious thing they had ever tasted. They ate together with Kandan and Meena, sharing stories and laughter. The brothers learned a new word, Nandri, which means thank you. They said it to their new friends. Nandri. As the sun began to set, the Panchangam in Veera's pocket grew warm. A gentle whirlwind of color surrounded them again. "Come back soon," called Kandan and Meena. In a blink, the brothers were back in their living room. The book lay quietly on the floor, but the sweet taste of Pongal lingered in their mouths, and the warmth of their adventure glowed in their hearts. They couldn't wait to see where the magical map of time would take them next.